Hi everyone, this is Claudine Helmuth, and I'm excited to share with you today my cotton candy stand favor box kit. So this is the little cotton candy stand, and it's illustrated on all sides, so it looks cute no matter which way you look at it. It opens from the top so that you could fit in your favors, candies, and treats. It's a great size for gift cards, small gifts, wrapped candies, or really any small favors and treats. I'm going to show you how to put this together. I've got a couple of little tips I'm going to share with you right now. So when you download and print out the kit, this is what it's going to look like. You're going to have 2 pages for your cotton candy stand. And to get started, we're just going to need to cut around the entire perimeter, also the roof, and then on the second page. I have a couple little tips for the handle, so we'll save that one for later. Also, make sure to cut on this red line right here, just using a craft knife. Just be careful and cut that line because that is going to be what holds our tab in to hold the box closed. Now that that's completely cut out, and that really only took me a minute or two, really just a couple of minutes there. So it's all cut out now, and now we need to score all of these dotted lines. The paper that I'm working on is Staples Photo Matte paper. It's a nice cardstock weight. It's really inexpensive, and it also prints really nicely on there. But we need to score all of these lines so that they will fold cleanly. So what I do to score my lines, and if you've watched my other videos, I'm sure you've seen this before, is I have a legal pad that I use as my cushion, and then I take my ruler and I line it up with the dotted line, and then I have a pen that has no ink in it, completely empty and dried out, and I just draw down the line, and then that will create a nice score line that I can fold cleanly on. So you're going to want to fold all of these lines. Now there's here, here, you'll see them all, but make sure not to miss this middle one, and then also these lines here. Here's a quick tip on the handle. Cut it out first all around, just sort of in a rough rectangle shape, and then score the center line. We're going to fold it over and just apply glue stick to the center like that. And then we're going to fold it closed, and we'll set this aside for later. Now that all of the lines are scored on my cotton candy stand, I just want to fold them over quickly to make sure that everything has been scored. Now we're ready to apply adhesive, and the kind of adhesive that I like to use is the Scotch tape gun. You can buy smaller versions of this just at the craft store. You can also use plain old double stick tape. We're going to want to apply tape to tab A, tab C, and tab B. And then we are going to start to line up the sides. So we need to get this to be all one big piece. So we're going to put tab B to the other side of the front of the cart. And you just want to make sure that you get them lined up very closely to the dotted line. And then we'll line up tab A to the other side of the stand and secure. And then all we need to do is add the roof here to tab C. And now I like to add a little bit of extra tape to this bottom tab because if your favors are going to be heavy, you may want to just have a little bit of extra security. So we're just going to fold up the bottom of the box, and I'm going to grab it from the inside, this bottom tab, and just make sure that this lines up how I want it and is all square before securing the adhesive down. And then all we need to do are fold in the side pieces here. So really all I do is just pinch the top, and then it will naturally fold along your score lines so that it goes like that, and then it is ready to fold over and close. Now the first time you close the box, you may need a little bit of help getting your tab in there, but once you've done it, it will open and close very easily. So it's looking really cute already. We just have a couple of finishing touches, which is the handle. Now remember, we glued that together, so now it's all one piece. So all we want to do now is just go ahead and cut it out. Now that it's cut out, we just want to fold down tabs D and E and add a tiny little bit of adhesive. I just added a little bit of tape, and then you could pick whichever side you want, and you're just going to line up the handle just above the menu sign and press those tabs down. And now you've got a really cute cotton candy stand ready for small gifts, favors, candies, and treats.